Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Azelia Fitria Azzahra, and in this video, I would like to share my personal reflections about the concept of defining organizational behavior. So, to start with my understanding, organizational behavior is basically the study of human behavior in organizational. It, it focuses on how individual behave or how the group work together and how the organization as a whole influences and is influenced by those behavior. And the way I see it, there are three levels. There are individual, group, and organizational. And they are always connected. For example, like individuals bring their own personalities, motivations, and attitudes into their workplace. And then it shapes how those individuals interact, whether they are cooperate, compete, or even face a conflicts. And the organizations provides the overall structure, culture, and system that ties everything together. So for me, organizational behavior is not just about observing people, but about understanding the relationship. This concept feels very relevant to my life. In my experience as a student, I have often been involved in group projects, and I noticed that how important it is to understand people's behavior. And for the example, like when I try to recognize who in my teams, who is detail oriented, who is more creative, and who preferred working quietly. And it became easier to assign tasks. And this understanding also helped me avoid unnecessary conflicts because I could approach each person and in a way that suit their working style. And another example, maybe from my role in organization, when I realized that communication style is really matters in organization. Some people are more direct, while the others might be prefer a softer approach. And by paying those attention, we can see the difference, and I could build a stronger communication, stronger connections with my team. So reflecting on myself, I think I have some strength that related to organizational behavior, and one of them is that I'm a good listener, and I always try to hear or understanding people from their perspective before I respond, and it helps me so much to adapt to different personalities and reduce conflicts, and especially working in a teams. So I also enjoy observing how people behave, and I will learn from it, and it will makes me more sensitive to group dynamics. And however, I'm also aware of my areas for improvement, and I know that I still need to be more assertive. Looking forward, I would like to apply my knowledge of organizational behavior in several ways. First one is I want to improve my communication by practicing and active listening, speaking more clearly, and making sure my message is understood. And the second one, I will work on teamwork by encouraging role clarity so that everyone knows that they are responsible, and by recognizing contributions, and so people will feel more appreciated. In conclusion, organizational behavior teaches me that working in organization is not just about completing tasks, but also how can we understanding about people, relationships, and dynamics. And by understanding that, I can improve how I communicate, how I collaborate with people, and can be a good leader in the future. Thank you so much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.